Your event is starting. I think we are live. Hello, internet! Everybody out there. We're gonna wait like 10 minutes for everyone to get in here. But I just want to make this live. In here. Will's getting his teeth brushed, so he has nice and fresh breath for the live stream. It's starting. And it's gonna be really fun. I'm just getting up all these posts really quick on social media and stuff, so we can be ready. And we'll get going in just a second. In the meantime, we'll play some music. So everybody that's in here right now, what's up? How's it going? Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. We're just getting everything ready, and we're about to start in the next 5 to 10 minutes as everyone's joining up, and as we post these social media links.
It's copyright free stuff, right? I want to make sure we don't get flagged.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bosco, what's up, Madrid, Spain? Bosco Serrano Velasco. How's it going? Arsen! What's up, hey guys? Glad to have you guys here. It's going to be a very fun live stream. We got Will in the house. We're actually at Will's house. And let's go wide. Whoa.
The quality is so great.
It like improves the quality, I feel like. I don't know, should we do that? Do you have the medium one? We kind of lost in the fuzz back there.
Here's a medium.
YCI Imaging. We love you too, thanks. Arson says, hey Will Mustachio.
What's up?
Okay, we're going to try medium. This wide is too wide. Whoa!
I feel like, yeah,
That's better.
quality.
That's better.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, give us like 5 minutes and we'll get started. You stream via OBS. No, we're using Wirecast. Right
Last
now.
time I used OBS.
Is that what we used?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Should I post this on my wall too? Hey friends, it's been months. Sorry guys, we're gonna get started in just a moment. Andre Hope, we have Norway in here.
Norway in the
He
house.
says we are global.
Norway in the house.
Thanks for joining us guys on this lovely Sunday, October 9th. It's here 2:30 p.m. in the Pacific Northwest. Washington is beautiful. It is cold. Hope everybody had a crazy awesome summer. But it's definitely fall here in Washington now. London, Arson, we got London checking in. Alright, let me write up a quick post and we'll get started.
This is weird. It's saying I'm off. You are offline?
No, one of the events. Yeah. Alright, let's turn the music down just for a second. If you guys have any questions or concerns, today is going to be a very fun, interesting live stream. We're going to be talking about how we have traded our photo and video services for things other than money and how it has allowed us to travel to more places than we could imagine and get a lot of pizza.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. We just want to talk about the idea of like, people underestimate their value as photographers and filmmakers, and sometimes they'll offer something to someone for, money, but the client, for whatever reason, can't make that budget, and a lot of people just cut the conversation short. But we're going to talk about how you can roll that into something else and see what you can offer them, what they can offer you in creative ways, like for a trade. So back in the day, we definitely traded a lot of videos for our friends at a pizza company for pizza gift cards, and that kept us fed as we were like crushing and cruising along.
Shout out to Clayton Kruger out there from Forelli's, man. That was they were definitely right in the beginning of our journey, and they helped us.
One boy, many ideas.
Yeah. Nice, we haven't seen him forever. Oh, he's got to go to bed. Good night, man.
We got a couple Germans up in here.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, let me write this Facebook post. You want to talk to him while...
Yeah, so basically we're here to talk about the idea of trading your skills as a filmmaker or videographer and some kind of steps and some of the things that we've learned doing that we want to impart onto you guys. And then along with that, we want to talk about our Dope Shot Club very first challenge.
Oh!
This is going to be a really, really dope thing that we're going to do. For everyone in the Dope Shot Club, we're going to put together a challenge for you guys to produce the best video on a topic that we will talk about. And we're going to tell you how you can win awesome prizes because of that. So really excited. It's going to be the very first inaugural Dope Shot Club challenge.
Ooh, it's going to be some competition. There's going to be some
So
competitiveness.
I hope you guys are excited about that. It's going to be really, really cool.
We're super excited.
Really, really cool. So let us know in the comments. We heard all about where you guys are from. Let us know some projects that you guys are working on. Let's get some other conversation going.
Yeah, what was your favorite shot this summer?
Yeah, and from there we'll jump on board and start chatting a little bit about trading value for value.
Sweet. This is so great. Okay.
Jarek asked, do you guys only do video or do you also do photo work? We do a lot of both. We do mostly video. That's what we're known for, but I love doing photography, and sometimes it just so happens that people are looking for photos. So we definitely try and handle both. It's really tough to do both at exactly the same time, and I would say if you're just getting into it, people are definitely going to ask you like, hey, doesn't your camera shoot photos too, or doesn't your camera shoot videos too? Can't you do both at the same time? And I tell you guys, it's definitely possible, but you want to make sure that you give time for each. If you want to do each one really well, you got to make sure it's done on its own time. You can't shoot a wedding video and photo at the same time, for instance. But it's definitely possible.
Doing a wedding, unless you're shooting an 8K wedding and you're pulling stills.
That's possible.
Stills from the video. We'll be sharing our knowledge and experience on how we create our photo and video service for things other than money. Join us.
Watching from Virginia, YC Imaging, what up?
Okay, posting this up. I'm going to make a Snapchat and let's do it. Thanks for your patience, guys. We'll get started in just a couple minutes here.
Garrick says, that explains the A7R for you, Will. I also know the feeling. I also do wedding videography and photography at times. Yeah, it's really tough. You got to make, like, I feel like it's a totally different mindset. If you're going into it and you're thinking, like, oh, I got to shoot this one thing, and you have, like, a video mindset. But if you go into it with a photo mindset, it's totally different. And switching in between is, like, so difficult.
It is.
Trying to, like...
People think it's so easy.
Yeah, you can't just, like, flip it over and just, like, do it. I mean, you can, but it's not going to... You're going to be mediocre at both rather than being great at each, you know? So that's something you want to think about and take into consideration, because a lot of people out there feel like they can do it at the same time, and it's just like, it's really going to take yourself to the next level if you give each the space to be the way that it is, you know?
I think they're two completely different skill sets.
Yeah, Bosco says, balancing between photo and video when the epic sunset is going down is the most stressful, but at the same time the most fun. I totally understand what you mean. That's why you get two cameras, so that way one can be doing a time lapse, and the other one can be shooting video or shooting photos.
And then a third would be the drone fly in the air at the same time.
Get everything going all at once.
Yep, for sure. Okay, cool. So let's give it like another minute, and then we'll get the ball rolling. We got some cool stuff to talk about today, guys. We're share our experience and knowledge on how we have traded photo and video for things other than money. And we're also going to be talking about a dope challenge, Dope Shot Club challenge, fall video. Prize giveaway, awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be really great, and we're here just to hang out with you guys and share our love and our light. And I gotta get you guys in the vlog really quick. We are live streaming to the world right now. We got people from London and Germany, and it's really exciting to have all of them here. We're gonna talk about some really cool stuff. And a quick Snapchat here. Alright, what's up, Internet? We are live on YouTube live stream. Join us. We got people from all over the world. Come hang out. All right, guys. Let's talk about some cool stuff. Let us know if you guys are ready. Give me a hands up emoji if you guys are ready to learn some stuff.
This is all stuff we're going to give away.
Yeah, we got some cool prizes that we're going to talk about the contest. We got gear bags,
challenge, yes.
stuff that's going to help you guys along your journey.
We got this dope, like, over the shoulder. So cool.
We got to get you on a rotating plate. Look at this. Incredible. But yeah, it's going to be dope. We're going to have a really fun live stream, and we're happy to have all of you guys here today.
We're going to give away a pro cleaning kit with a duster cloth on there. And then we're going to give away this dope VR Google Cardboard.
So cool. Walter V, love your videos. We got hands up in the house. Thank you guys. Andre, YC Imaging, Bosco. You guys are ready. Let's talk about some stuff. Andre, we got hands up emojis in the house.
Hands up and emojis. 11 people, what up?
So where should we start?
Woo.
Should we just talk about in the beginnings before we could
tell them the story about working with Clayton.
Before we could walk, before we were running. Yeah, I guess in the beginning, this was like 4 or 5 years ago when Will and I just started doing photo and video. And you guys might have seen my post where we posted our first video we had produced for where we exchanged for money, and it was like this club video. So this is like we haven't even done 10 videos yet, and we're traveling up to Tacoma for winter break. And our good friend and colleague Clayton Kruger, I used to work at Forelli's Pizza, so we reached out to him and kind of wanted to see if they wanted to have a meeting to make a cool promo video. And we didn't know what it was going to be about or how we were going to do it. But we knew that we wanted to work together because they're a local business in Washington, and we were also just starting, so we wanted to, kind of bring each other up. It's good to work with people that are on the same level or higher than you. So we met, and they're actually opening a brand new restaurant over in where was it?
Maple Valley.
Maple Valley, and they wanted a launch video to kind of like build up the hype that they were launching a new restaurant. So we had kind of built out this concept, and back then Will would draw out like these awesome comic strip storyboards, and we kind of really put a lot of effort into showing the client what we could do for them, and they were really excited about it. However, they didn't have like a huge marketing budget to work with, so we kind of went back and forth. And then for us in the beginning, it's so weird because you're not even sure of your own value, so you're not sure how much you should charge, whether they're going to say yes or not because you really want the job. And yeah, I remember it was kind of like stressful. I was like, what should we charge them? Like $500 or like $1,000? We don't know how much it's worth yet because we haven't done it enough. So I forgot what we bid them, but we sent them a bid, and then they replied with the fact that they could trade us like half cash and then half pizza. And in the moment, we were in this place where we hadn't had that much experience in the business world, so we were like, yes, we would just do it just to get the experience. And I'm so grateful that we decided to do that. I'd be like, no, they're not going to pay us what we wanted, so we're going to completely disregard the job. Mm-hmm. I think our future would have been much different if we went that approach with jobs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely helped us a lot, and we got to eat pizza and make a dope video, and that relationship was definitely, like, it flourished from there. We ended up doing videos for them every year after that, and had we not said yes in the beginning, I'm not sure if that would be the case now. So, yeah, it was really beneficial, and there are so many more instances where we have traded our services for travels, and actually this summer I traded videos at this yoga sanctuary, and they gave me a month of free yoga as well as the food that they had there. So I was getting fed and a place to do yoga, and it was I personally feel like I got more value than giving the video, but it was definitely a mutual exchange. And yeah, I can't express enough that it is so great you can't see money as like the only thing that will provide value to you. There are other things that people can offer that will, personally, I feel can help a lot.
Yeah. A lot of people think that the conversation, if they're talking to people and the conversation is strictly about money, that if the client can't meet your budget, that it's over. Mm-hmm. But what we learned from the Forelli's thing, and it's like totally changed our life as like filmmakers, is the idea that you don't have to just say yes or no to the budget. You can get as creative as you want to make sure that you are getting value as a filmmaker or photographer at the same time that they're getting the value as the client with the media that you're producing, right? And so I think it's really important to see that and not limit yourself so hard to like just strictly about the money. Because if you can open yourself up to a world of different opportunities and possibilities, and so much can happen out of that. Like you can do all these trades for so much more for like everything you need in life. You may even end up at a place where maybe you're at an apartment complex and you're trading videos of the apartment for a place to stay, you know? And so it's like, I bet it's totally possible. People are probably doing it to set up your life completely like through trade, which would be really epic. That's how we lived like way back in the day, right? People used to barter like spices for like, I don't know.
That's the way it
like,
should be.
Paintings and bartering and stuff. Now we just barter pieces of paper and pixels on a computer screen. So there's so many ways to get around it. You're essentially bartering your filmmaking or photography talent for some other object other than money.
That's all. It's a value exchange. It's an energetic value exchange.
When you can see it as a value exchange and you can see your value as a creative, then it like totally opens new doors for you guys. And so I want to see you guys go out there and like do that and see what you can trade for. It'd be really cool.
Philip Dorset, finally, you're here.
What's up, Philip? What's up, Philip?
Yeah, I want to. Another example. 2 years ago, we got a call from an internet marketer that wanted to bring us out to Dubai, and when we first got that message, we're like, we'll just go to Dubai. It doesn't even matter what we get paid. And after further conversation, we realized that they didn't really have like a budget to pay us, but they were willing to bring us out there, give us all the food, accommodations, a place to stay, and everything.
Yeah.
And we saw incredible value in that. And like just fast forward 3 months after that, we ended up making like 3 really close personal connections that we ended up doing videos for later.
Word.
Yeah. It was like
because you have to imagine if someone can like trade you costs to cover like a road trip or a flight somewhere, you can use that footage to put in your demo reel and in your portfolio to make that stronger. And that's something you can leverage from that way instead of just being like, oh, now we got some cool shots and whatever and sitting on it. But if you take that stuff and like really learn how to leverage that in a very strong way, it's really crazy what it can do for you. Like we're able to take those shots from Dubai and put them in our demo reel, and then people are suddenly seeing us as like, oh, they're this global brand, and they go to all these different places. They go to Dubai even, you know? People just have like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, you know? And so you can leverage that into something so much more powerful.
Yeah, we were like in our minds when after we had spoken to them on the phone, we're like, dude, just imagine our Instagram photos. Imagine like the kind of just the drone shots we're gonna get. We were just seeing so much more value in the stuff that we could produce for ourselves than just getting paid for something. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it ended up being the trip of a lifetime. We got to do everything. We had really the full Dubai experience, from seeing the tallest building, going through the sand dunes, seeing the camels, going through a water park like on this palm, like a artificial island. We got to do everything. And then we ended up making like really powerful connections and relationships with people there as well. Yeah. And like,
it's really cool. That led to a lot of other different things because we went on this trip to Dubai to trade for the flight and all the covering of everything. And then from that, we met a bunch of clients that were at that business trip, and they paid us for videos. And so you have to imagine that you have to see a much larger picture. Don't get so focused on this one specific client that you're working with that you feel like, oh, this is just going to be this one thing. You never know who they know or what your project will lead to. There's so many possibilities with that sort of thing.
It led to so many things. Like I feel like we got like 1,000,000 times the value. That like they didn't pay us any money up front, but the amount that returned was more than we could have expected. If we had if we said no to that, I feel like we wouldn't.
We wouldn't be where we're at today, which is really cool. Really cool. And I don't want to overestimate, don't be like trading for everything and not making any money, because there's definitely money to be made as photographers and filmmakers, and it's so important to know your value and know that it is possible to make a living and like earn a lot of money with this, but it's also possible to trade it for a bunch of really cool stuff. So, I mean, Gabe said he traded it for yoga. I've traded it for chiropractic adjustments on my back. I've traded it for like the float center where you like float in the sensory deprivation tank, which was really cool. We've traded it for pizza. We traded it for plane rides. You can trade video photography for everything. As long as you can get creative enough and they're willing to do it, there's like really no limit to what you can do it for.
Yeah. So I guess the point of it is not just to like just open up to more possibilities, because you can really see life and go about life in a different perspective when you're not just going for monetary gain.
Yeah.
It's It's really good.
Yeah, so I guess if we were to break it down and give you like the too long don't read right now,
Yeah.
if you're thinking about it, if you have skills as a photographer, video editor, filmmaker, whatever, and you find a client and you're working on budget and they can't meet your budget, don't just end the conversation there. What we want you to do is see if you feel like they have value that they can offer you or you can offer them. See if there's a way to come up with a creative solution, which could be through trade. And then go through that idea, figure out what it could do for you, not just for you right now, but also for you long term, for your portfolio, things like that. And that comes from understanding your value as a creative professional.
Yeah.
People don't understand that when you have a camera and you have an ability to create media, that you can really change someone's business and someone's life. You know? It's easy to forget that because we make YouTube videos all the time and it's fun, Instagram content, whatever, but strong pieces of content can change businesses and change lives so fast.
It only takes one.
It takes one piece, yeah. And so, like, the camera has so much more power than you really can even imagine. It's, like, just crazy. And so when you take that and you put it out there and you blow it up and just, you can do so much for different brands through the trade. Another key piece of advice is to make sure that you get whatever the trade details are going to be in specifics. Make sure there's, like, some form of writing, be it a text, email. You can even get as serious as a contract if you wanted to, but making sure that it's clear on the whatever you're going to get is a super, super key piece of advice. One thing that we learned one time was that we discounted a video for someone, and what happened was that they were going to give us consultation on like our video services and like on our web presence, and he was like, oh yeah, well I'll just do that, and that like really never came to fruition. It just kind of vanished, you know, because you can't quantify consultation. You can quantify, you know, a $50 gift card or a $250, you know, voucher to this restaurant or whatever, you know. Or you can say you're going to go to the yoga place, you're going to have a month or 6 months or a year's worth of free yoga. But if it's just something very like
nebulous,
wishy-washy, you want to make sure you have that stuff specifically in writing so that way you don't get burned.
Yeah, that's a pro tip that'll help you guys a lot, for sure. Philip asks, how do you approach these kind of trades, or do you always get approached? Well, I guess it kind of comes up in the conversation when you are already in discussion with the client, the potential client. So where they're at a point where they're like, I'm not sure if I could pay you what you guys have quoted us, but we do have this to offer. Or if they don't even say that, they just say that that's too expensive. Then you can open the conversation and be like, I'm open to trading. I'm open to exchanging things other than cash, and that usually will lead down the road to other things.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like a lot of times people forget as creatives and content creators that you also get to choose who you work with, and too often they just say yes to everything. Like, oh, this gig came my way, I'm going to take it. This one came my way, I'm going to take it. This one. You have to make sure that the person in the group or the brand that you're working with is really something that's going to empower and strengthen your reel and your portfolio. Don't work on a bunch of weird rando projects that have no like meaning to each other, but try and work on a specific area or like in a specific like strain of ideas, so that way it all strengthens each other. Because if you're working for like in the beginning we worked for a pizza shop, and then we did a wedding, and then we did all this, you know, you want to try and like really zone in, because the more you can zone in, the more you can be known as the expert in that sort of situation, in that field, and your reputation will spread through that network of people.
100%. Couldn't have said that better. Philip Dorset, got it. Hey, can you guys check out my let's like discuss my channel.
Mark, we'll have a chance to look at some stuff at the end of the live stream. Right now we're trying to deliver the value to everyone in here.
YouTube Junkie, what's up, man? I just want to say thanks for commenting on all the vlogs. You watch every single one, and he always like, stay positive, peace. I appreciate you a lot, man.
That's really rad.
I don't even know your name. You need to tell me.
So, Philip, I guess what we're trying to say is that the best, most ideal situation is that you find a client that works well with you, and then from there, you guys figure out a budget, and they can match what you're charging them. But if that specific scenario does not work out, there's always an opportunity to get more creative and see if there's a trade opportunity to be had there.
Well said.
Freak Shack says, your streams are always the best.
Thanks Freak Shack.
You're the best, Freak Shack. You're the best. So the basics of it for anyone tuning in about how to trade your stuff is to focus beyond the money. Don't disqualify the lead if they can't pay you. Know your value as a content creator, what the media can do, what your media can do for their company, and then once you figure out what you're going to trade for, make sure you get the specifics in detailed and in writing, so that way you can go back on it.
Yep. So let us know if you guys got value from that. Give us an okay emoji if you guys are getting value. If you guys feel like you can take what we have just spoke about and you guys can implement into what you guys do.
Yeah.
I want to get a message.
Knowledge
is the thing. Imagine for us, it'd be so gratifying when we get the message from you guys saying that you traded a 15-second Instagram video for an extra large pizza. We'd be like, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, you guys could even do it right now. You could just find like imagine a local pizza shop, just a local restaurant. You can hit them up with an email right now as we're talking to you and be like, hey, I'm a local filmmaker, photographer. Would you be open to trading some gift cards for, some content? And you never know, by the end of the stream, you could have something set up. So if you guys do that, that would be totally awesome.
You guys are so rad. Donald Campbell, Knowledge. Bosco, YC Imaging, Applesauce Productions, James Aguilera.
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button.
Yeah, we got 60 people in here. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, on this Sunday, lovely Sunday, October 9th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We're glad and appreciative that you guys are spending it with us. It's so cool.
Jarek John says, how do you guys work around getting music? So this is kind of off topic, but I would say...
We get this question frequently.
Yeah, it's a very frequent question.
Everyone always wants to know.
It really depends on where your content is going to end up.
Yep.
So when you're saying, how do you get the music for what? If it's for a professional branding video,
like a commercial,
it's going to be a different process than if it's just for a fun video we're putting up on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah. Like if you're doing like a video blog, you can use whatever music. But I feel like if you're doing like a corporate gig, you definitely want music licenses, and it's really important. And just to throw out a couple, you can go to MusicBed or I don't really recommend Audio Jungle, but there are a ton of music sites that have royalty-free music and where you can purchase the rights.
Yep.
Yeah. But as far as just like cool tunes, Hype Machine, Indie Shuffle, SoundCloud.
Ear Milk is a good one.
Ear Milk, yeah. There's a ton of good, incredible sources of music. And
I would say if you have a song that you really like, but it's from a really big artist, you can always go on SoundCloud and find related tracks.
Yep.
And find one that is not quite as well known.
Yep.
And that's a good idea too, because I've had issues where you're trying to upload to Facebook and the video can't get uploaded because of the music, and it's really annoying because then you have to go re-edit it.
Yep.
And it's cool on YouTube. It'll tell you, there's a way to find out on YouTube if a song is copyrighted and whether or not it will play or not and in which countries. But Facebook doesn't do that, and so it's like really, really annoying. I wish there was like like on YouTube, I wish there was like a directory basically of that stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah, but also another option is to just reach out to the music artist. If you guys have seen a lot of the drone videos on our YouTube page, that we have reached out to the artist and asked them if we could use their music. And usually if they're like really underground or not really well known, they're so down to get their name out.
Yeah, they may be willing to trade music rights for
just promotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, putting their name in the description.
Maybe you can ask them, hey, can I have music rights to these 3, 4, 5 tracks in exchange for promotion on my videos? And then I'd be like, cool, that sounds great to me.
Yep.
So there's another great example of using your creative skills to trade for something that can be of value to you.
Yes. Wow, they really came full circle right there.
So full circle. I just want to give a big shout out to William Roberts on the live stream. He said he traded a 30-second Instagram video for the restaurant to allow me to film in their location. It was hella dope.
Nice.
That's awesome, William.
Yep.
Killing the game.
Mark's content. What's up, guys? Mark, Mark, Mark.
Mark.
I think they're both from the class that we taught at Meeker.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Cool, we got 19 people in the house. Okay, should we go on to the next thing? That was like exactly 30 minutes.
Do you guys have any more questions on how to trade, anything like that?
Did you
Let's
miss
open
anything?
up the floor for all the people that are newbies just getting in here.
We'll pass the mic to you guys. Let us know what you guys would like to hear about as far as this topic. If we don't get any responses, we can just move on.
Yeah.
We can talk about the next thing. We got some cool stuff to give away to you guys. It's going to be great. Oh, we got to get our horn button.
Oh, yeah.
NoCopyright.com. Let us know if you guys have questions. All right, I guess we don't have any questions.
All right, I guess it's pretty straightforward on
Yeah.
the whole training
And
thing.
we covered all the bases.
There's
Thanks, guys. That
no
makes us feel good.
questions on that, which is pretty tight. So should we go into the Dope Shot Club challenge that's coming up?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Cool.
Who here in this live stream is from the Dope Shot Club? If you guys are, give us the fist emoji. Give us the bro fist. Let us know, because if you guys aren't,
How many people are watching on mobile versus?
yeah, we have Will and I. We have a Facebook group / community where we have like photographers and videographers from all over the world. It's like a global community where we share our work and get advice and share news and new gear, and it's just a really cool spot for a bunch of photographers to hang out. And we're gonna be doing a giveaway, a challenge, with the intention of building our community and getting everyone involved in what we're doing. It's because it's cool, you know.
Well, here's a good question from Philip. He says, "How do you calculate your services?" William says,
Fist emoji.
Dope Shot. Dope.
Tim Productions, awesome.
Hello, people from the Dope Shot Club. Woo!
Cool.
PSC.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. As far as calculating, it's hard to say because I don't know if you are the head of a family and you have like mouths to feed or you're trying to live a certain lifestyle. I don't want to give you any specific numbers. That's kind of up to you to choose. I would say though, what I like to do is break it down. Is the client looking for a half-day shoot? Are they looking for a full-day shoot? A multiple-day shoot?
Hourly.
Yeah, from there you can break it down. Okay, this is going to be probably the number of hours that I'm going to be setting up. This location is going to be this many hours. This location is going to be this many hours. This is going to be this breakdown time. When I get back, it's going to be this many hours of editing time. Just stuff like that. I would just kind of break it down and itemize it by half day, full day, how many days, and then just
drone interviews.
Yeah.
You can kind of itemize it however you want. It's like, you imagine you're starting a restaurant. You can kind of make like whatever menu, whatever items, whatever breakdown you want. And if your camera shoots like 1080, 4K, you can charge more for 4K. Like whatever you want. There's no rules.
That's dope. YC Imaging says, y'all ever shot a music video? That's my primary line of work. Yeah, music videos are great.
They're so creative.
You can get as creative as you want, which is really cool. Like you can look at like Drake's music video and it's like he's just in this big pink box dancing around. Or you can look at just tons of other cool music videos, and there's like storylines or music videos from the 80s.
Yep.
There's so many different ways to get creative with music videos. They're awesome. Plus, everyone wants a music video, so it's a really great way to get your feet wet with working with clients. Because literally everyone and their brother is a musician that wants to get famous on YouTube, so everyone is down for that. Which is great. Getting started, a little bit more difficult if you're trying to be more serious, and they're just trying to like pay you $50 or whatever. You know. So be careful of that. Philip Dorset said, peace, dope, super cool, I'm glad that helped out.
Cool. All right, guys, well, let's talk. Let's change gears.
Yeah, so right now we're going to talk about the very first ever #1, numero uno, Dope Shot Club Challenge. Yeah, super cool. So the idea is that we want to like create a ton of engagement and like do a bunch of content creation in Dope Shot Club and get people more engaged and make some awesome stuff happen. So we want to see your creativity. The challenge #1 is going to be to create a video about fall. That's autumn, cool leaves, capture the mood. We're going to make sure, you got to make sure it's between 60 seconds and 3 minutes long. And then it has to be in by October 16th was the date? Yeah. The cutoff date is that it has to be submitted to the Dope Shot Club by October 16th. And then it's going to be really cool because we're going to have 2 winners. The first one is going to be the audience choice, and the second winner is going to be the whatever Gabe and I decide is like the best submission. And so the #1 grand prize winner is going to get this awesome photo bag that we've got. And don't answer yet. It's actually filled with a bunch of dope gear.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Filled with gear because, you know, what's better than a bag but a bag filled with gear?
That's dope. That's so cool.
So inside we've got a VR headset. So if you guys wanted to stick your phone in there and get started on the VR world because VR is going to be crazy big. Then we've got a bunch of dope cleaning equipment, including that little brush, something to put a little cleaning fluid in, lens wipes, another lens wipe,
Ooh.
and then we got a poofer.
I can't tell you how helpful these are on set.
And we've also got this dope Tiffin UV filter that we'll give to you guys.
Shipping is free. We're going to
Shipping's
ship it
free.
to your house.
We'll ship it anywhere.
Putting all this effort into your video and
Yes.
winning it. We will get this to your guys' house for free.
Yeah.
And
So
keeping your glass clean is so critical.
Yep.
So
super critical. Yeah. So if you guys want a chance to win this dope bag, I highly recommend you enter the Dope Shot Club Challenge. It's gonna be really rad. We got 12 people on here. We're gonna put some advertising on it and really get it going. So there should be some good entries. I'm really excited.
Nice. Freak Shack, you better get some shots. Derek John, Tim Productions, all the leaves are gone. You can still make a fall video even though you don't have the leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be about leaves. It just has to be about fall. You could be just about the mood of a family coming together in fall time because it's cold out.
Yep.
It could be about anything, guys. We want to feel free to get as creative as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You could even make a stop motion video about fall. Maybe if you cut out some fall emojis and like did a stop motion video with them or something.
Don't be limited by
You can make
anything.
an animation about fall. Don't be limited by, as long as it's a 60-second to 3-minute video in by October 16th, it's gonna be dope. We're really pumped. We're really pumped.
And
so,
to start it off, I'll show you. We'll just drop the video today, and we're gonna make the official post in Dope Shot Club with this video.
yeah,
And then you guys can see what an example.
yeah. If you guys are followers on our YouTube channel, we dropped a video today
Mhm.
that I shot at a local park with the Ronin and the Sony A7R2. Really dope. A lot of cool shots of leaves, and it looked really awesome. I was really pumped on it.
So let's watch it here.
James Aguilera is in. Dope. Bosco says, cool challenge. I'm already working on a video.
Hell yeah. We're trying to get this gear to you guys. All right, here.
Arson says he's going to get some dope London fall shots. Sick. Super cool.
Here's Will's video, guys. Is that in the song? Or is that actually
This is the song.
Oh,
It's perfect, though.
yeah, you can feel it. Okay, I'm on the right one. Oh, sorry guys. We're totally on the wrong one. I gotta start it over.
Wow, Gabe.
My bad.
Everyone type in the comment box, wow, Gabe, for not knowing how to run a live stream. Please, everyone blow up Gabe right now. He doesn't know how to run a live stream. Jeez Louise. Wow.
Sorry about that.
Wow, Gabe.
I like that shot.
That one?
Yeah. It's like going up. It's
I
like
was zooming in on 4K.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that parallax on that shot. Such fall vibes.
Fall vibes.
Let's give Will a round of applause, you guys. Let's get a little worship emoji here. Great job, Will.
Thank you.
Super dope.
Thank you.
Killing it with the Ronin. Will actually picked up the
Thank
Ronin
you.
M earlier this summer, and he has been freaking mastering it. He
Been
showed me
awesome.
some of the content. It is insane.
Such a cool piece of gear.
Yeah,
It's magic. If you get it right, it looks like so magical. It's
Mhm.
so cool.
Yeah,
Really, really awesome.
stabilizers are so popular now, and it's really easy to see. Like if you're in a video, you can really tell when someone's like walking or running. But I think Will has tapped in.
Very light steps.
Yeah.
Very light steps. Oh, little steps.
Yeah, and he's compiling like the next Tacoma cityscapes. It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be very cool.
Blown away by the 4K footage.
It's gonna be
So
super
awesome.
cool. But yeah, guys, so we'll make another official post in the Dope Shot Club. I just let a bunch of you guys in.
Round of applause.
Thanks, guys. Woo! We'll make the official post in Dope Shot Club about that, and you'll have all the information in there. So super excited. I'm really excited to see what you guys create because we have one idea, but you guys, I'm sure, are going to blow us away with all your creativity. So really pumped on that.
And who wants all this like cool cleaning stuff to
who
keep
wants
your
all this
gear nice?
Gear.
Oh my gosh. So enter now.
Type me if you're ready to win a bunch of free gear. Just type me into the chat box.
Yeah,
you want to let us know that you want to win the gear.
We'll get all the contest details to you guys on how to submit,
all the gear,
how to submit, and how to all that good stuff.
It's gonna be super duper fun.
We'll have maybe we can live stream a viewing party.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
that'd be a really cool way to do the people's choice.
Yeah,
that'd be super fun. Well, cool guys. Let's see. Tim Production asks, totally off topic, but I was wondering what are your thoughts on the Sony A6500 versus the A7S II? Honestly, it probably doesn't compare at all, but we got the A6300s when we first kind of got our feet wet in the Sony world, and these are great cameras. I think the only thing that was really a problem that would cause me not to use it is the rolling shutter. It is like seriously unusable if you're going to be doing handheld, or if you're doing super slow motion, then I feel like it's still possible. But if you're shooting 24 with a 6300, the rolling shutter is insanely bad. And personally, I've been using the A7S II all summer, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. I think a lot of people were talking about the battery life and the adapter with the Metabones. I have had no issues, and I really love that camera. I think the only thing that I wish it was the weather sealing, so you could kind of get crazy in the rain and stuff like the Canons. But other than that,
yeah, this is really tough. Okay, so looking at the stats between the A6500 and the A7S II, I can definitely see why there's kind of it's really tough because, okay, so the A6500, for anyone who doesn't know, is $1,400.
Just for the body?
Yeah, it's got a 24 megapixel APS-C sensor. It shoots 4K, which is really awesome. It shoots full HD 120, which is really great.
So good.
It's got a touch screen. It has the stabilizing in there, the stabilizing sensor, which is really dope.
That's the difference between the 6300 and the 6500. Is just the touch screen and then the stabilized.
Yeah, and then the A7S II is basically twice the price, a little more than twice the price. It does have a full frame sensor, but the photos are only 12 megapixel. It does the same 4K and 1080 HD. And it also has a stabilization. I don't know. I feel if you're getting into it, if I was you, I would probably get the A6500 and buy like a really dope lens. And then you can eventually be able to sell, like in a few months or a year or whatever, sell the body of the A6500. You'll still have a nice lens, and then you can upgrade.
Yeah, but it's good to have a crop sensor and a full frame because it gives you a lot of options.
I don't know. Can the A7S may have the ability to punch in?
You can just punch in. Yeah, you can just zoom in.
Yeah, you can also zoom in, so you'd have more.
But it depends what you're shooting. Sometimes you might.
But it is also twice the price for
a full frame.
For a full frame, I don't know if that's really worth it.
Yeah, well, you can just get like the Metabone Speed Booster and just like.
But it's still not a full frame.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not really a full frame. So I don't know. It's a tough. I personally would probably say take the A6500 and then spend $1,500 on a lens.
Yep. Yeah.
Or a set of lenses, because you'll have some really, really good lenses to go with it. But it really depends on what type of stuff you like to shoot. Obviously, if you're trying to get 24 megapixel photos, it's going to influence your decision versus the 12 megapixel. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's a really interesting question right there.
Yep.
And then I do want to go back to YC Imaging asking about how to break into
the wedding
world. I would say one way to do it is just to start looking for any and all wedding clients. If you're starting from ground zero, no wedding experience at all, look for wedding clients. Another way to do it would be to intern for local shooters. Like look up, whatever area you're in, wedding photographer, wedding filmmaker, wedding videos, and ask them like, hey, I'm trying to get into this and I want to learn.
Can I shadow you or do some behind the scenes?
Yeah, you'll get a whole experience of it without, having to...
all the pressure.
Yeah, all the pressure, yeah. And then from there, I would say just build your portfolio, build a demo reel of really dope wedding shots that you've captured.
Yep.
Go out there, whenever you see a friend is getting engaged on Facebook, make sure you hit them up. What is some other good stuff you can do? Go to like some wedding expos.
Yep.
And like wedding people love wedding expos. And so if you
They
go to a wedding expo and you have like maybe if you have enough money to put down on a booth or you just have some business cards handy,
Yep.
go out there, find some brides that are gonna like, try and make it happen.
Yep. Yeah, there's many ways, many.
A lot of different ways, yeah. I would say also look up Craig Adams from Wedding Film School on YouTube. He's a really great resource. That guy is super smart. He's from New York, does a lot of live streaming. They have a whole Wedding Film School page, just like Dope Shot Club, that you can check out. There's a lot of awesome resources for wedding filmmaking because it's just so popular.
For sure, Tim. You got it. YouTube Junkie, that was in Wright Park.
That was Wright Park in Tacoma, yeah. Philip says, ever missing the Canon? I would say, no, I'm not.
I do a little bit. I feel like those cameras have done a lot for us.
Yeah.
I do like getting time lapses in frigid, rainy weather, and the fact that they were just bulletproof was really cool.
Yeah, the weather sealing is really nice.
I feel like you just have to be a little more careful with the Sonys, like especially when it's raining. You have to you don't want any rain to get on it.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're freaking dope cameras. They're so small. I shoot so many of my videos handheld now. It's just so easy. It's crazy.
All right, word. All right, guys. So, are there any final questions before we dip out on you guys?
Yeah, I think they wanted to play a game of Tag Pro.
We did the whole. So basically, what we covered.
Let's recap.
Yeah, quick recap. We covered how to trade your skills for awesome things. Like we traded ours originally for pizza. That was one of our first gigs. Our client couldn't exactly pay us what we'd asked for, but he did offer us exchange for some pizza at a restaurant. So we're like, yeah, let's do it. And so that kind of opened our mind to what can you do for trade for your media online. And we were like, oh my gosh, there's so much. And so that little thing led us to doing all sorts of stuff. Gabe has gone on to yogas, retreats, and sanctuaries.
Yeah, we got to go to Dubai.
Yep, we've gone out to Dubai and flown to different places by clients. And what's really cool about that is we get the experience, but we also get the footage that we can put into our portfolio.
Yep.
And so if you're trading, the number one thing to know is that you have a ton of influence and a ton of value as a content creator, and don't be afraid to work that into your budget.
That's a really important mindset to embody.
Super important mindset.
Yeah,
don't feel like you're the guy that's like, I'm wondering if I can do video for you.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah, I'll do it for free. You have to know that you have so much that you can offer them, and your content is going to change their business. So when you come at it with that mindset, it's really key.
Yeah.
And then make sure if you are doing a trade and it goes that direction, that you get whatever the trade is going to be in really clear, plain writing. Get specifics and get details, so that way the trade isn't very wishy-washy.
Yep, it's concrete.
Yeah, it's very concrete.
Yep.
And then next thing we talked about was the Dope Shot Club Challenge, and how this is our challenge number 1, and it's all about making a 60-second to 3-minute video all about fall, and that could be the mood of fall, the colors of fall, just that sort of vibe. We're gonna put together a full Dope Shot Club post on it, stick it to the top so you guys have everything. The entries are due October 16th, and you can win some really cool stuff.
It's a backpack full of stuff.
You can win this awesome Digital Pro Series sling backpack. It'll fit a camera body, a couple lenses. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, right there. Camera body, a couple lenses. And inside of it, we've got some goodies for you guys. We've got some awesome cleaning equipment for your lenses.
A filter, a VR set.
Pooper right there. We've got this Tiffin UV filter, which would be pretty cool. We've also got some lens wipes and a bunch of other cool stuff. We got this VR thingy that you can put Google Glass in there. It's pretty sweet. So make sure you're in the Dope Shot Club. If you guys haven't signed up for the Dope Shot Club, that's where you're going to find the contest. If you go to facebook.com/groups/Digital Cinema University, or you just YouTube search, if you use Facebook search for Dope Shot Club, you should find it pretty easily.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the place to see it.
Yeah, great.
Do you guys have any final questions before we bid you adieu?
Yeah. The Canon M5 seems interesting. What do we think about it? What's your go-to wedding camera for filming? A7S II. We definitely love the Sonys. They're freaking awesome. Back in the day, we were definitely 5D Canon folk.
I used to be a Canon guy.
Freak Shack, it'd be so cool to film a commercial for Epic Donuts in exchange for something when I get my new camera. Yeah, Freak Shack, you should totally do that, man.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your guys' stories in the Dope Shot Club.
Yeah, share with us how you've traded your services and talents for things other than cash. Because sometimes those are more valuable.
Totally. If it can help you reel or
Yeah, and the way it like cultivates a relationship, that stuff is like way more important, man. Let me tell you. All right, well, let's skip the last 5 minutes here. We can just kind of talk to you guys, and we'll see you guys next time for sure.
Yeah, is Mark on here? He wanted us to look at his Instagram.
Yeah, Mark, tell us what your Instagram was. We can check it out. Planning to get a new camera. What do you guys think of the new GH5 announcement?
There's a GH5 out?
Yeah, I think they announced it. Let's see. We'll tell you in just a second, applesauce. Is it real?
It says there's an 80% chance that it will have 4K at 60 and 6K photos.
What?
So that's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we haven't really heard anything about it. Let's see. What camera would you guys recommend for outdoor nature shots? I think it doesn't really matter what camera you use for outdoor nature shots, right?
Outdoor nature shots. Well, what sort of budget are you working with, and how do you want to show the photos off? Are you looking to print the photos? Are you just trying to show them online?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of... Give us a little bit more specifics if we can give you a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, if your budget is anything and you're going to print them, I would recommend just
format.
getting just a fat, medium format phase 1. But those are like $40,000. So, you know, it's a different thing. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Looks good on paper. I think this is a track camera.
Are you going to do a review? Should we do a video review? We got 1 minute. We'll do a quick one. 2-minute video I did. We'll love your opinion.
Yeah, if anybody
Let's
has...
do Phillips. I think Philip has always been there.
Yeah, Philip, do you want to go in the Dope Shop Club and post a link to your video on the...
Let's do a quick video review with our friend Philip Dorset. You send me a message on Facebook, or if you can post the link in the chat. Jarek John. Before it ends, though, when's the next vlog coming up? Well, I'm actually filming one today, Mr. Jarek John, so you'll be able to see one tomorrow morning. Thank you. I appreciate that you're a fan. Let's go on paper.
You want to do outdoor videos?
Just shot bad choice of words video. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to shoot 4K, I go with one of the Sonys. If you want to do
entry level, yeah, maybe get like a Sony a6000 or a6300.
Or 6500.
Yeah.
Why is Arson sad?
Arson, why you sad? Why you sad, bro?
Because the live stream's over. Come on, Philip, let's get that link, and then we'll watch your video.
Quick fire video review. Somebody post okay, the next person that posts a link for us to review in the Dope Shop Club.
Let's see it. What
Kyle, we are going back to Canon. Heck no.
Kyle Hayes? Why are you going to ask us that question?
Kyle, you know we're never going back to Canon.
Yeah, Kyle, why don't you come over to the Sony land?
Yeah, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Lol.
Alright, guys, we're trying to see your videos. Philip. Oh, okay, it's his latest vid on his page. 1 day ago, tech porn.
Cinematic tech unboxing?
Okay, let's check it out. We got our homie Philip Dorset, who always watches the vlogs and always comments on our videos. Thank you so much. We're going to review and critique one of his videos right now. Let's do it. Tech porn. Whoa. Are you ready for this one?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So cool. Epic unboxing, man.
Yeah, dude. This is really epic, Philip. I like it. The sound effects like make it so much more interesting.
Super
It feels
immersive.
like I'm there.
It's so fancy.
This is so good.
I love that. I love that you linger on this shot.
So good.
That is rad. Ooh, buttery.
Whoa.
Dope.
Dude. Philip, this is really dope. I want to say the coolest thing about it was the contrast between all the super fast cuts and then the super slow pull.
Yeah.
Like you really like let that drag out, and it made it
Just
so
what we've got
much
here,
more
guys.
interesting.
We've now officially
Great job.
have.
Highly recommend everyone go to Philip's page right now and give him a like or a subscribe on that
That
video.
was
Great
dope.
job.
I think my critique, the little product shots at the end were a little wiggly.
Yeah, you can tell that you were like holding it. I think.
Yeah, if you had like a nice something to put it on to give it more
Yeah.
glamour shots.
No, but the audio too of when you're pulling was so good.
yeah.
I think there are subreddits dedicated specifically to like peeling back the sticker on that. And if you posted that on there, people would go fucking wild for it. You probably get a lot of extra views and more subscribers. This guy says, Philip, you probably made an better unboxing video than Apple could have done. That's so true. Awesome job. Well done, Philip.
Yeah, hey, let's get a clapping hands emoji for Philip.
Yay,
Clapping
super
hands,
rad.
clapping hands.
Quality, super
All right.
quality.
We got 2 minutes left, guys. Let us know questions, concerns, concepts. Share with us anything you want in the chat box right here. Let us know if you guys have anything else to say or express as we depart from this live stream.
GJ.
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 We have
GJ.
20 people
GJ.
in his house.
Dope. Super fun.
It's been so real, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We love sharing our knowledge and experience with you guys to help you along your journey. Because when we were first starting in the whole filmmaking thing, we had no one really to ask and no one to really connect with. All we had was YouTube videos that we looked up to. So being a mentor for you guys fulfills us as we get to make the next generation of videographers for this planet.
Super rad. Super duper rad.
We got a big round of applause
Woo!
there. Awesome. Oh, hey, it's DJI
GoPro. Are you talking about the Karma versus the Mavic?
Or
That
in
was the
general.
last live stream, and we kind of figured out from that live stream that if you're just getting into filmmaking, you don't really have any other equipment to go with the GoPro because you get so much more functionality with it.
Mhm.
You get the GoPro standalone, plus you get the stabilizer you can walk around with, plus you get the drone. But if you already have some like dope gear, then I would go with the Mavic because you're going to get a lot. It's just higher quality.
Mhm.
DJI has more experience building quality drones.
It's GoPro's first
It's
drone.
GoPro's very first drone. There no doubt are going to be issues with it. So I would recommend going DJI if you have more stuff. So
Yeah, we love their products. They're
yeah, this guy says, you honestly think GoPro can do droning better than DJI?
true.
And I feel like besides FreeFly, like who else is better than GoPro or it's going to be DJI at like drone stuff?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Unique is like third place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
there's
got
like
the Unique.
yeah.
The funny thing about Unique is that they don't produce unique products at all. They just copy everybody else. It's so funny. But I guess you wouldn't name your company like Copycat.
I didn't even consider
That's
that.
super funny.
YouTube Junkie Tacoma meetup. That is a possibility.
That'd be really fun.
That'd be really fun.
That'd be super fun.
Jared Sheldon, yes. Tune in earlier next time.
Yep.
We'll do more in the future.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
for now, guys, keep an eye on the Dope Shot Club for the fall challenge. Win that awesome backpack full of dope gear.
Mhm.
Thanks again for everyone for joining us. Next time we'll review some more videos. It's been a super duper blast. If you had some fun and got some value, give us some thumbs up, some smiley faces in the comment box. Like this video so more people can see it.
Yeah.
Thanks again to everyone who joined us Jared, YC, Voltage, Bosco, YouTube Junkie,
Philip.
James, Voltage, Arson, Dolan.
Look
Who
at
else we got
those.
on here? Garrick, Freak Shack. We got a ton of cool people in here watching. Kyle, can't forget Kyle Hayes.
Kyle Hayes.
Kyle Hayes. Shout out to Kyle Hayes.
Okay. All right, you guys. We can call this a wrap. It's been super fun, and we'll
Wish
see
we had time to
you-
review everyone's videos.
I know.
We want to make sure this is short and sweet.
Yep. And next time we'll do a stream just for.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. All right, guys. Be well.
Peace, guys.
We'll
Take
see
care.
y'all. We'll see y'all very, 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 very soon. And until then, enjoy your life.